It's pretty darn flat here. Pretty darn flat. All right. All right, on everybody, get in. We can go over your map pool here for today. It's Oasis Kings Esperanza. Suravasa and Circuit Royale. I also prefer the cold, Maddie. I also prefer the cold. I don't want to be like snowing my driveway every day, like, or shoveling snow out of my driveway every day. That's too much. That's too much. All right, with the Orisa nerfs coming through yesterday, do we see any changes? Looks like we're pretty much getting the same comp we've been seeing out of Hivemind Kittens, with the exception of K's on the cast. I mean, it's been a pretty standard variation on the Ashe and the hit scan roll, but we are getting Star on this Winston here to start, with Consta on a Tracer. Little pressure into the backline. Tropic Jim already in a lot of trouble. Not going to be able to get out of there, as Judge is able to just muscle their way through. Tough it out in the corner with barely any health. Buckethead with a little jump in over the top. That was an awesome way to come in and get a kill on a Morlock. I'll give you credit for that. First cap still going over to Hivemind, though. Wait. That's it. Turn that on. I can go through walls. Can I go through the skybox? You bet your ass. Ooh. Yeah, I can. Ravioli take it down, trying to get in, see if they can make the backline uncomfortable, but it ends up just being a really good catch of the aggression here from Boop Troop. Now they move back onto this point in a 5v3. Warlock will get battered down, and there's the flip coming through. Cupcake Dawn, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's very flat in this pineapple, I know. Ooh, that sounds fun, Maddie. I'm jealous. Little rotation there from Constant. Just kind of threatening up top. We haven't seen a whole lot of Tracer over the past month. Got a bit of a damage nerf from 6 to 5.5 per shot. And then the Pulse Bomb previously got reverted from back to its previous pre-season 9 size. So Pulse Bombs were a little bit harder to stick than they were there for a bit. Primal Rage there up top from Stars. Constant not able to land their Pulse. Star had a good opportunity here. Still might be able to find a pick, but the rally from Warlock is going to keep him sustained through the rest of that Prime. We'll Bob throwing on to the point with a bubble there to, well, keep him safe. Boop Troop maintain control despite the rally out from Warlock. Deadeye out from K's. It's going to escort everybody back onto this point. Ooh, almost had Consta on the outside. Consta takes that moment of indecision to blink on out of there. Orbital Rain now thrown in here from Boop Troop as they try to come take this back. Ravioli is low. And Star, ooh, look to give up chase. Boop Troop give up control, but only for a moment. It wasn't all fun in games, but it was still all fun. Hey, I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Judge Orisa is very nice. Okay, let's see. Let's check out this Judge Orisa. With the Terror Surge online and ready to go, you've got the blade that you can possibly combo with it. What you gonna do? Looks like a speed ring up to the high ground. The disengage ring there for the round. Ooh, the boot back! And the Terror Surge falls on deaf ears. Ravioli is surprised at anyone, though I don't think it's about the same thing. Costa with a 3-piece in that fight, by the way. $94 on the board. Warlock on to a Lucio, so we get full-on Juicio comp here for this final fight. The dash to the last possible millisecond there from Ravioli to keep this initiative, keep his overtime going. Warlock's been forced off the objective. Judge on the wrecking ball with the roll through. Didn't swing up to get the boot down. Nope, there you go. Gets the pile drive in. Nevertheless, on to Buckethead, but Star's already picked up 2 kills the other direction. And the celebratory Primal Rage here to close out the first sub-map. Oh, rocking the fuel skin. Speaking of Texas, we got a fearless supporter here in the form of Star.
Ready for battle.
I mean, if you're gonna play monkey, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good person to idolize. That's a pretty good skin to put on. Try to hone your inner fearless. Starless now looking to see if they can find their inner Hanman. As they make a swap over to that Zarya.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Ooh, Judge gets the push off and the spear off. Oh, no way. Everybody's going for a swim as Judge with one of the most explosive opening 20 seconds I've seen in quite a long time. What was that? Gets the push off with the jab, then gets the energy javelin off the side. We also saw Morlock get a boop off the side as well. All right. That's how you start a fight if you're Hivemind. Kittens have first control. Bubble onto the Genji as they go in. Oh, and a defensive bubble used onto their cast as well as Judge tried to push. So starting to see a little bit of the reasoning behind this Zarya. As they're able to protect both DPS, but only temporarily. Constant does eventually go down, but look at this 100 charge going into the backline. That's both supports just melted. The Orisa low, Starfind K's as well. And it's Star with a 4-piece in this fight. That was a lot of boopers. That was a lot of boopers. I mean, Star making me jealous. I tried to pull out the Zarya here in Season 13. It has not gone well for me. One of my favorite picks, but, you know, Star making it look like it is absolutely meta there in that first engagement. Or, I guess, second engagement. Whoop. Forced to use a bubble on themselves just to disengage as we get the Deadeye out of K's. That's not K's pop. That's not K's pop. I found K's pop. Third time's the charm. Star, 90% torch graviton surge, melts through Judge on that front line. Orbital Ray thrown in, does not make it back to the Orisa in time. Ravioli now very vulnerable, just ends up down below. This is going to be a grab on a 3. No, opts not to throw in the grab. I thought Star for sure was going to grab that to close this out. Doesn't really need it. So it ends up being the wise moves from Star. They're able to hold on to that powerful ultimate here for this upcoming fight. Hivemind with Rally and Terra Surge will be online here. Rally coming up shortly behind the ladder. Niall made it to the boops. Once again, back up to the high ground. Not able to land an energy javelin on this one. Ooh, but Case does pick up that kill on the Consta. Guillotine able to get top back up is where that grab go. Grab up against the wall, just kind of holding everybody in place, but there's a rally in from Warlock. They're able to not only shield, but heal through the process. Dropper Jim's rally, though, finds a kill onto Ravioli. Here on the back half of this fight, 82% and counting here for the Kittens as the Terror Surge thrown in. We'll find Buckethead. I mean, excuse me, it's 85% for Bootro. Kittens winning that fight, though. They're looking to try to match it. Judge with another outstanding engagement here on the Orisa. Get your spray centered. Make sure it's nice and centered. Good wall. Wait for the jab spin to go away. Star ducks it around. Still takes the bulk of the damage. And a little roll fan will be enough to put the Orisa into the glue factory. And that should get Kittens up to about 80%. Just on that one kill. Good question, Betty. We'll approach that after this map. It was the blade in from Consta. Just had to dash over the top, and we were trying to dance around that blizzard there from Ravioli. Buckethead now tossing in a tossing a Deadeye into this. I don't know where that came from, y'all. Energy javelin thrown in. Ooh. Time fight around this corner. Everybody just staying as bunched up as possible. Willock will get the rally on, and it's gonna force everybody back. And the Kittens send us over to round 3. We're headed to City Center to decide who takes map 1. I think the Zarya can be very good in certain situations. So when you have these bursts of speed and damage like we saw there, we saw not only was Star able to bubble Consta for them to charge in on the Genji and kind of protect them while they're getting aggressive, but then on the back foot we see, you know, Judge trying to push in using one of those speed rings and using one of the, you know, bursts of damage to try to run down Buckethead. And Star just, you know, throws the bubble onto Buckethead, and then they're able to retaliate. Those were both back-to-back bubbles, by the way. So I don't know if it's indicative of the Zarya becoming meta. It might be indicative of the meta just kind of shaking up a little bit to where we're not going to see one overly dominant tank here for a couple weeks until it emerges through scrims. The Winston, honestly, I think the Winston might be the next choice, although the Ramattra has also been creeping into the meta as well. Okay. Stairs under control of Kittens. Boot Troop do have the stronger position in the high ground with all 4 players up there. Kaze is overextended a little bit, yeah, and Star is going to try to push in on that, but here comes the convergence. Star forced to back out immediately. Doesn't want to break ranks too much. Nobody dropping down to help out as well, so it means Star could not stick around too long. Ravioli and Judge head up to the high ground and talk about breaking ranks, trying to really get in the thick of things. Ravioli's going to head around to the backside. Oh, it gets booped off as Judge gets demacked. Tropic Gem with a beautiful play. And despite giving up a little bit of free percentage here at the beginning, Boot Troop will grab control.
Railgun still at full power.
Loop around through the right-hand side. Kay's leading the server in ult charge at the moment. Actually, Tropic Gym just barely beat him out there, as I was saying that. Still close to an overclock that could be the ticket to open this thing up. Try to get onto this high ground. Star with a nade is not feeling very threatened at all here by Judge. Those does still want to, you know, kind of respect the damage out of that Diva. Could find themselves surrounded as we're getting Ravioli kind of move in and try to put a pincer move in on the Winston. The Star literally just spins in circles, trying to figure out where all the threats are coming from. Does fall back, get topped up from those healers. Ravioli going in deep. Got to be careful with that one. Ravioli could find themselves in a difficult spot. Looking to chase out the Tracer and Constant. Ravioli end up in a battle on the outside. Meanwhile, Star still just hanging out right here in this low ground. Decides to make a move. Tries to push into the back. And then here goes Judge up to the high ground. The moment Star makes a move, Star gets the nano boost. Peels back up. Judge D-Mech will not get back in despite the self-destruct. Primal Rage. Looking to isolate Morlock. Got to be careful that overclock from the other side. Getting pushed around, but Star's low on health. Case takes several shots as the bomb was thrown in. Costa threw in a Pulse Bomb and take down Morlock as well. Boot Troop with a very explosive fight. Heavy investments from both sides. All 5 ultimates put in from Boot Troop, as a matter of fact. They are able to win it out, but it's not clean. 4 ultimates invested on the other side. That was a 9-ult fight, friends. It's just the rally. Will be left online here. Echo swap out of K's. Immediately pushing to the right. Ravioli's going to the jump pad. There goes Judge up to the high ground. Looks to be an immediate drop back down. Custer coming in to back up Star. Knowing Ravioli's trying to give chase. Yes, indeed. Able to mark the Tracer on the back. Keep Star free here to continue to push him forward on the front. High ground protected as Buckethead. 5 K's along the back. Who is that trying to get up there? Oh, it's Ravioli trying to push up to see if they can get a last-second trade, but I think the ranks of the Kittens are starting to fall apart here a little bit. Constance made it in the back line. Rally up here from Warlock. Looking to chase out the Tracer. Managed to do so. And the kids have done a good job of surviving through this. Despite being at a deficit early in this fight, they've managed to get, well, at least some positioning here. Reinforcements are back. Yeah, we're back at a 5v5. Kaze is low. Forces out the recall. gets a little cookies from Warlock to stay up. They were so low there for a moment. Star going in to try to chase Ravioli into the back, and eventually Kittens' tenacity is rewarded with a flip of the point, but they haven't gotten a kill yet. Nate throwing in on the K's. Watch Constant pushing across the top of your screen. Is coming in with the pulse. Throws the pulse out. It is back behind. And K's is going to land the stickies as well as the try shot. Now look to try to push up to this high ground. It's true, Maddie. It's true. This will be the Stockholm meta. That has been confirmed. Dynamite in. That is Star getting the nano boost and Bob from Buckethead. Ooh, Prime with a lot of low health targets in front of you. Morlock gets muscled out immediately by those giant Winston arms. Jump through, catches Guillotine in the air, but can't get the kill. It's Constant who finds the final blow there. And a really nice ult fight there from Boot Troop. Kind of layering 3 ults wisely on top of each other. Tropic Gym with the rally is able to stun Judge from the remake. This 99-99 fight looks to be going to Boot Troop's favor, although Morlock gets an important pick onto Star. Case is still in this fight as well. No ults for anybody except for Consta. One pulse to try to turn this tide around. The Consta's already got one pick. Now hoping to find Guillotine there in the back. Retreats back to point where they find a purple phase. Gonna chase them down. Still holding on to this pulse. It's a 3v2, 4v2, favoring Boot Troop on this point. Ravioli, the next to fall to the pulse pistols of Constant. They're eventually going to use that pulse bomb onto the Wrecking Ball, who's purple and forced away. Boot Troop hang on through an extremely drawn-out final fight. 99-99, round 3 here on Oasis. Boot Troop will take the dub. Oh, we're already getting in? No, lineups are still being finalized. That's not for me. I'm kind of curious what match that was. I mean, it's a reschedule. It's something I had scheduled before, then they rescheduled to today, so. The stats pretty darn close, as you would imagine there from that first match. The supports of Boot Troop able to stay alive a lot more than the supports on the other side. A combined 8 deaths for the back line of Boot Troop. A combined 19 for the Kittens. So despite it feeling like this was, I mean, neck and neck all the way down the line, I mean, we're seeing pretty equal damage from both. I mean, Star was 16 versus Judge's 10k. But we see that kind of balanced out in the DPS. The DPS are pretty damn even as well. It's that deaths on the support. That's the one that's really standing out to me right now. We'll see if Kittens can show that up heading into map 2. It's Midtown banned out from Boot Troop. Hivemind Kittens will get the pick. That pick being King's Row. We'll accept that invite. We are going to get a side swap. Let's see. Do we have any... I'm not seeing any swaps. Nope, I don't see any swaps. Looks like we're keeping with the same lineup heading into map number 2. Let's get into King's Row.
Initiating match.
All right, well, there it is. There it is, Maddie. We just saw it. It's meta. Here's what Tropic Jim is saying. Torb, Zarya, Iyari. There you go. That's your meta. You've heard it from Tropic Gem right here. That's not a troll whatsoever. Totally Torb Zarya Iari. Team's having a good time here. You'd love to see it. Okay, we're gonna get the Akiriko version of the Goblin Orisa comp out of this defense. Good old fastball coming out here from Boot Troop as they head on the attack. A little bit of the same that we have seen previously, an immediate dive into that backline. Like, just foregoing high ground whatsoever. Boom Troop just decided we're going to push Hotel, and we're going to push it in force. Now, they're not able to get any kills on the back of that, and now it's looking like Ravioli and Star might be able to push back a little bit here. Excuse me, Judge. Judge would be the tank for Kittens. Don't let the side swaps for you. All right. Reese is having an argument over vacancy inside the hotel. Decided to take that into the Straits of Kings Row. Star continuing to rock fuel skins, which I'm a big fan of. Whoop. Energy javelin up to the high ground. Constant goes down, though. Case is able to find the range there, just sitting back low ground. We can see kind of the folly of wanting to just kind of ground and pound it out here on the Kings Row. Okay, sitting up high is already putting in quite a few shots with the deadlock choker. Choker? Kind of, I Sean Connery that word, didn't I? Start with a good pick here to open things up. Boot Troop move on to this objective. Nobody on the high ground behind. Both DPS are awful. Case got the bomb, yeah. And for a second I thought Case was the one in Hotel, but it was a Guillotine that was in Hotel. It was Case up in the window, now throwing the bomb in. Ravioli's on fire, and just going to slow burn down into Ragdoll. Now, Case does pick up one kill on the Buckethead here, but I think they're the only one left. Looks like Constant's going to go up and try to clear off this high ground. Case staying alive through it, will eventually just disengage, you know, with the points picked up on the other side. Whoa! Whoa, Mega! Whoa! That is, wow. Kitsune rush in here from the defense. I was wondering, like, something weird happened to the audio. Am I crazy? Am I crazy or did something weird happen to the audio? I didn't change anything, by the way. It's like the person you're on, their gun's not as loud as the person around them. Like, typically when you're on the Orisa, like, that's what you hear standing out above the rest. And the Orisa shots are like super quiet. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Sorry, it kind of threw me off for a second. Big Terror Search into the back, and Exo's going to immediately get destroyed. Comboed with Ravioli's blade. It's a beat a 2-for-2 trade as they run right into a rally out of Tropic Gym. Buckethead threw a bob into the mix of this as well. Execution, thank you for the follow, my friend. They're playing for dinner right now, huh? All right. Let's see who gets to eat tonight. Boom Troop have about 2.5 on the clock. Not a whole lot to finish off what's the toughest point of this whole map. There's a good dive into the back, an immediate pair of kills on the back of it. Ravioli timing with the blade beautifully, timing with the bob beautifully. But you know what? Constance managed to get a lot of work done on the other side as well. So this attack continues to push through. Nice jump from K. He's using the coach couldn't get over that energy javelin. But you know what? Can't escape the Terror Surge. Star puts the hammer down, or should I say the spear? Kitsune Rush re-engage is not in time. They spin the ultimate and just cannot make it back. Get held off by the jab spin. The second point is picked up, and well, now you don't have it in the back pocket. Constant up to the high ground, able to find K's. Nice little combo there. Little dash through. Ooh, and they are just systematically picking this apart. The rank's completely broken here for Kittens as they're trying to fall back. Constant puts the shurikens right between the eyes of Morlock. And Star has come to gain so much ground up here. What is going on in chat? What are y'all? Yeah, what is going on in chat? What are y'all? Anyway, Star's got a pair of kills here. Well, Boom Troop have a pair of kills. Like Star got one, and Constant got one. Buckethead's gonna go ahead and invest Bob right here at the end of the point. Just a bit of a celebration. I mean, what a run there for the end of that. Like, it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds as Boom Troop were kind of approaching that final point. And it didn't feel like they ever got stopped since. I just got gaps at Buckethead. K's after getting speared across the galaxy for the 71st time. Wega Wulani. That sounds like your arch enemy. That sounds like your arch enemy, Mega. The Wario to your Mario. Bit of an embarrassing moment. Star's like, no, that's not the right person.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Revive Weird Squad. Top 500 in Splatoon 2. All right, Chopping Jump. Over 2 minutes here in the time bank for Boom Troop as they head on to the defense. Oh, that's a cool camera angle there from like where you can see both. Yeah. Dive onto the high ground here for Ravioli. Dash through, able to take a kill on the Buckethead. No, just trying to deflect away all the maze shots, but it is just too much. Double supports versus one Genji is a mismatch for the Genji in that particular situation. So no more pressure on the high ground. Chopper Jim is able to move forward and just jump right off the high ground. Continue pressing W all the way, all the W's. Kiracle? Is that how you pronounce that? Kira? Kiara? Kiaracle? That's a cool name. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the support. So you do happen to need a Ka team. All right, sounds like Weird Squad getting revived right here. Ooh, Ravioli on fire. You know, just it's a little toasty warm here back behind statue. Constance's able to throw down some shots and find K's. Now Constance's going to move in and follow Judge Ed. Yep, that ends up being 2 here for Constance in this fight. Kittens head back to the drawing board for the 3rd engagement. Fight number 3, where they're starting to get some ults online, including an orbital ray. Only problem is, same ults are coming up online on the other side. I appreciate that, Mega. Lord knows I need it. That's Lord Winston, of course. Lord Winston definitely knows I need it. Speed ring in, indicating an attack here. The engagement out of Judge. Bob goes on and off the point. just kind of hanging out at the back of a hotel. I don't know if that got booped, but I don't feel like that's exactly where Buckethead wanted it. Buckethead was in a little bit of trouble in the back line, so a good play from Exo there, able to bail them out. Buckethead was all on one when Ravioli gets taken down. Still some ground picked up as Guillotine is going to go ahead and invest this orbital ray right towards the archway. Rally thrown into the mix as well, but here comes the pushback. Double support ults thrown in from the attacking Kittens, and Boop Troop just javelin spin muscle their way through. Bulldoze right through the double support ults. One minute on the clock. Sideline Kittens turn the corner, and Ravioli's going to head it to the high ground with the blade. There's one coming out on the other side, but I'm more worried about this one right here. Ravioli really needs to get some work done. They will find Consta and give a little bit of hope here to Kittens. Try to continue to move forward. A Star very low on health, and Ravioli finds their second kill of this fight. And the Kittens are not done with you yet, as they will eventually muscle through. No chance for a recontest on this one. Guillotine with a huge orbital ray advantage. I mean, did use it first. They didn't use it at the exact same time. I think Exo used theirs a couple beats later in that same engagement. But yeah, this could be the opener they're looking for. The Star is in a lot of trouble. Fortified Jab Spit, everything used. Cookies, Terra Surge. Stars hitting every button they got to try to finish this off. Bob thrown in from Buckethead amidst it as well. Junior's Terra Surge is going to find Tropic Jim. And his judge, jury, and executioner here in the back line. Whoop! I spoke too soon. Sorry, it was a good line. It was a good line. Unfortunately, the judge has been retired. We're all kittens now. Defense still struggling to stabilize here. They haven't been able to put the ranks quite back together yet. Get Star pushed up out to the front. Kids going around the corner. There's the blade from Ravioli. They look to pincer. Boop Troop back in onto that Mega, but the rally from Tropic Jin is keeping everybody alive. Morlock responding with one of their own here, and it's being a battle of the Mason Shield right on the front line. The Reese's getting into the mix, and Star finds themselves caught between two deadly opponents. And quite the mashup mosh pit here on the back of point B. Kittens are going to add more time to the bank. They will have less time than their opponents, but, you know, there's still opportunity here in this map. They got 2 minutes and 11 seconds to push this thing home. Buy themselves an extra set of attacks. Nice move to pop the deflect just before, or pop the dynamite just before it hit the deflect. Recognize the deflect was up. Just a quick little response. I mean, that is instantaneous response. Oh, Ray now up here from the attacking Boop Troop, excuse me, from Kittens. But Morlock and Ravioli fall. They do have an extra player on the battlefield, so it's a 5v... Never mind. 5v none. It's nothing but turtles. It's the Boopers standing... Oh! Judge! Judge! I see the vision. I see the vision. Amazing. Amazing. Never mind. Yeah, give us a wave, Judge. That was amazing. What a match. Okay, I love y'all. I love these teams. I love these teams. I'm so glad I picked up this match. What fun. Caves with a beautiful shot. Ravioli is able to fight Consta out of that window. Costa does have the blade, but right now they're just kind of on the back foot. 5v4s. The Kittens push in with 50 seconds to go. And remember, they have to cap with time. At least if they want a shot at winning this thing. Speed ring engage. Consta with the blade. That is not Consta's paw. We're just going to watch Guillotine because they're going to burn Consta down. Ravioli is the one who eventually comes up with the pick. Buckethead threw in. That was a long striding bob. Guillotine now separated. Our team stop and breathe for a moment. Be mindful. Buckethead on that high ground. Woo! Judge threw a nice javelin up there, but still Buckethead recenters themselves to fight to that pick. Dynamite down in. Then the Kittens running out of time, running out of reinforcements. Judge is going to fall. Orbital Ray here for Boop Troop as they stabilize and take Kings and a 2-0 lead in the series. What a fun matchup. I mean, this is one of the, I can kind of just tell by watching it, our teams are having a good time. Is that us? That is us. Oh no, that's not us. Lineup still being finalized. That is not us. All right, let's look at some stats there for map number 2. There you go. There's some stats for you. Unfortunately for you Kitten fans out there, just fall a little bit short. Fall a little bit short on that one. Once again, is the backline. The backline from Boot Troop are doing such a good job of staying alive, of just avoiding disaster. So not as many deaths for the backline of Hivemind Kittens this time around, but still more than what we saw on the other side. For the stream! Hey, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it, right? Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Let's go take a look at our bands. It was Rena Soppy band out here for map 3. We're back to a Boot Troop map pick. And they're taking us to Esperanza. I would like to make a point to say thank you to Boop Troop for always getting themselves in somewhat the right order. Like, I prefer to have the tank in the middle, but they are at least consistently going tank, DPS, DPS, support. Very appreciated. Very appreciated. Like, it may not be exactly how OWCS does it, but it makes my life so much easier, and it's a lot easier for the viewers as well. So just, I appreciate that, Boop Troop. Thank you very much. You're clearly doing this on purpose. You're making a point to try to put your team in order, and it is appreciated.
3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Ooh, okay. This is another variation we've seen a lot over the past 48 hours is the Junker Queen. Now, the Junker Queen was already sneaking into the meta even before the Orisa nerfs. Particularly on push maps, clash maps as well, though we don't see that here in FACEIT League. How did KS die? By having their HP drop to 0. Hope this helps. Maddie, you're useful as always. Very helpful as always. I'm surprised you didn't turn that into some kind of dad joke, to be perfectly honest. You're slipping, Maddie. You're slipping. I expected a dad joke on the back of that. Ooh, look how broken this fight is. Good lord. All right, let's lock in. Boom Troop got, I mean, they got broken apart there in the beginning. Now kind of regathered themselves a little bit, and Ravioli finds themselves overextending, trying to chase down a kill. I mean, does pick up one. But we end up with Judge out of this fight, just now returning. Still nobody with a clear advantage. I wouldn't even say anybody with a clear fight win, for that matter. Judge goes shouting, sprinting in. Suzu keeps Star alive as they exchange blows here on top of the bridge. Star will eventually take them down, but guess what? Case has managed to strike back twofold. Kitsune Rush thrown in here from Boom Troop. Kaze, oh, just does a good job just to get around that pulse bomb. Not going to find anything with the Deadeye. And here comes Star back in with a Primal Rage ready to go. So, overextend if they need to. Still going to, okay, you're just going to fight into that Orbital Ray. Screw it. You know, if you can muscle people out of the Orbital Ray, maybe you can make it work. Buckethead is low. Bob thrown in. Blade out from Ravioli. It's not going to be enough. Gets cut down as Boop Troop managed to maintain control of the back half of the center pillar. Appreciate it, Max. Appreciate that very much. All right, high ground control here from Boop Troop. Kittens with the speed ring engage. Oh, the orbital ray's late. I think, yeah, Kittens are just going to be able to circumvent that orbital ray completely and utterly. They use a rally, get into the back. I think Ravioli got low, but, you know, the rally's able to keep them topped up. There's Star. I don't know where anybody, I don't know where any other boopers are. I'm not sure what happened on that one. I'd like a rewind button on that one, please. I feel like there were 2 boopers down low, maybe 3 once Star rejoined them, and then 2 were in the back. They all lost their duels. Thought you were being sneaky there, Constant. Thought you were being sneaky. Case was all over it. Constant just trying to push up here, but Kittens are just going to go all the way through. Go past Mega and a nice little whip shot. Catch Exodes in the back. Boop Troop running away with the spoon. Cat in the cradle or something like that. Constant in the cradle? K's and the Constant in the silver moon. Boop Troop tried to run away with the spoon. Alright, TS1 round in the corner. Kittens trying to control window here. Have at least forced a bubble out. Ravioli has kept Star from being able to push onto the rest of the team. Judge joining him up there. It's going to be a complete rotation from both teams. Judge drops down with Rampage in the pocket to try to hold off against this Kitsune Rush coming in for the recontest. Boom Troop would like to stop this point before they get the cap, but Kaze finds 2 instead. Checkpoint more picked up here from Kittens. High ground rotation out from Kittens. Star, just let him know that they're saying a little hello. Does get a rotation down low. Orbital Ray thrown in from both of our teams as Ravioli gets the dash through Exode. Hanging out inside the Space Laser. Ravioli is able to chop through a couple of members. Gets 3 before it's all said and done. Spectacular display there from Ravioli. I agree, Kaze. That could not have gone any better. 2 ults used. But, you know, he had 2 invested, 3 invested from the other side. No, Star's making a swap. Never mind that. Star didn't spin anything. Star just comes off of the monkey and onto the horse. Oof, and just gets absolutely bodied. Warlock's gonna pop the rally. Tropic Gem, I think, was the only one holding down the cart here. What's going on back here, Judge? What you doing? We're moving? All right. That's what I like to hear. Deflect from console. Oh, Exode! Exode, why did you pick that? No, 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 no. Hi, Total. Thank you for the follow. As we're getting a crazy map 3 here, and the Kittens are absolutely on track to send us to map 4. Buckethead making a last-second desperate swap to a Widowmaker to see if they can put a stop to this momentum. Shot out of Morlock is not a crit. Star returns onto the objective to try to prevent the cap. His Judge is going to throw the Rampage into the back. Constant, the only one still purple from that, but Tropic Gem eats Gracie right to the chest. Judge just dono-walling the door, and Kittens get the full cap and a statement win here on map 3. That's not barely hanging on. That's not like, oh, you know, by the skin of your teeth, you're able to just barely push us into a map 4 and keep this series alive. No, 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 no. Quite dominant. Quite dominant. And the stats certainly reflecting that. You know, we were talking about the deaths of the support line. Has kind of been a focus here throughout this series. Only 2 there for Kittens there in map number 3. 13 on the other side. We've got a game, y'all. We've got a game. Is it I Toda? I said that so wrong, didn't I? The first time. Iwi Toda? I don't know. EWY. It's an interesting. Iwi Toda. All right. Let's just take. We have no bans here for map number 4. We're headed to Flashpoint. It's also Hivemind Kittens map pick. Lineup still being finalized. You're not surprising. Teams tend to take an extra minute after a few maps. It's like, okay, let's let people like go have a bio and get some water and stuff. So, Flexication says, "Never doubt my children." Wait. Was that like never doubt my children or never doubt my children? I'm guessing the latter because there's no comma. Never doubt my children. Whoops, sorry. Never hit your mic. I'm going to take this moment and enjoy some tea. I will say I'm a little disappointed that all of the Kittens players don't have Kittens as their PFPs like Morlock does. All right, you should all have Kittens. That should just be a requirement. Hey, let's go, Judge. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. Good map. Good map. Keep it going. Keep it going. I would love to see a map 5. I'm not rooting for any team in particular. I love both of these squads. I can tell you that already. Our first time getting Kittens on Scream. I love this team. I love this team. I just want to see more of it. That's my only bias, is I just want to see more of it. Let's take us to a map 5. Come on, you can do it. Negative. I mean, somebody will probably answer you first, EB Total, but, EB Toda. But no, we just saw the Junker Queen come out for map 3. Yeah. There you go. I figured Maddie would get you covered. It's been mostly, we've seen a lot of Winston out of Star, here today. And a lot of Orisa out of Judge thus far. But yeah, we definitely saw a bit of a shakeup there in map 3, and I would expect that to continue heading into map 4, to be honest. You know, the Junker Queen still good on Flashpoint as well. I mean, just as much as Junker Queen was in OWCS when we were seeing, you know, Queen played on these maps. So, never doubt my children, whom are the kittens. Playing against Judge's Queen is more scary than a Boeing plane. Whoa. Whoa. Brett, thank you for being here. Everybody dance. Everybody dance. This is like super chill music, right? Like, what's going on? We're just waiting for people to connect, by the way. Everybody's kind of getting in the lobby. Let's see if I got... Do we have anything dancey? I have groovy. Let's see what this one's like. We've been. Oh, that is not dancey. That is super chill. Although I do like this. This is a cool, like, super chill album. You better root for us, Flex. That's good. That's good. I can appreciate. I can appreciate. What were we on hold for? Why are we on hold? Kiara says, I'm a Kittens believer. Meow with them kittens. I've never lost a fight against a Boeing plane. I can 1v1 a plane. Meh! I can 1v1 a paper plane. I've also never lost to Judge's Queen. Can we get meows in chat? This is not a CB stream. I'm just saying. I mean, you can meow all you want, but... I mean, I won't stop you. It is a kittens. You know, you do have kittens in here, so there is that. Maddie refuses to take L's ever. No L's. Kiara went through a journey of self-discovery. I am not a meower, I fear. I like how you went through a journey of self-discovery to determine that. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of right there with you, Kiara. Like I said, I mean, it's not really my thing, but, you know, I won't stop y'all. Whatever makes you happy. Miss Pineapple is getting in the spirit of things. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Oh, you know, we could go update our ticker down at the bottom, huh? Let's see, we are currently in a 2-1 as we sit here through this pause. Kittens! Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the follow. It's a good map 3 for you. Good map 3. What the hell happened? Why are we on hold? Why are we on hold? Yeah, we got the kitten showing up now. Well, I mean, the match is on hold. So they got nothing better to do but come sit in the stream. Ah, someone lost internet. Okay, okay. There you go. Yeah, no worries, Kitten. It's no sweat. It's no sweat. Not a big deal. We're chilling. We're chilling. I ain't sweating it. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. My 2-star tanks in here. No pun intended, genuinely. Right there. we got Judge Adstar in here, Guillotine in here. Look at we got everybody showing up. Human versus ISP, like David versus Goliath. Dude, that's no joke. ISPs could suck it. Oh, this is a good time to take a look at the rest of our schedule here for this week. Might as well, be a good streamer and promote myself and stuff. Tomorrow, for your EMEA matchup, we're headed to Master for tomorrow. Thursday Master matchups. It's going to be Wasp versus the Boeing plane normally loses to. My goodness. It's going to be Wasp versus EXO here tomorrow. This should be a damn good match. Should be a good test. EXO has been doing pretty well since they've moved over. This was once the Hypno squad with MCD moving to join Twisted Mind, so they get Takuno in here. And now picking up the Ex Oblivion mantle. We're doing quite well. I'm looking forward to that one. Tomorrow for your Thursday NA matchup. That's not it. That was your Thursday NA matchup, and it got rescheduled to Saturday. But we're going to do Tanuki versus Team Z instead. So, Tanuki a team that just had a miraculous run through Season 2 and really through OWCS in general. Has struggled a little bit since moving into Master Division, but that's to be expected. You're punching up a division. You've jumped a tier. You're dealing with much more difficult competition, and just kind of looking to find their feet. Here amongst the Master teams. So I think going up against Team Z is gonna be every match is gonna be tough here at Master, but I think this is one where we could see Tanuki rise up. And perhaps find their footing once again. This team has got so much potential and lots to love about this team. So it's hard to not root for Tanuki. But you got some mainstays there on the other side. Peace has been having a hell of a Season 3. Lep has just been around the block, playing Overwatch League for goodness sake. He's also just nice, this guy. It's hard not to like these Team Z players. Lep came up and was super kind to me at DreamHack Dallas. Which was totally unexpected. Made my day. Anyway, wait. I had an invite, no, it disappeared. Okay, we're finalizing lineups. I will have a Friday matchup during the day. We will have MR Frog taking on Hypnos for an EMEA match on Friday. But then I'm casting Collegiate for NECC on Friday night, so I will not have an NA matchup for Friday this week. All right. It looks like we do have internet back. One time my dog got chewed through our internet cable. Ouch. Not wanting to deal with your ISP, you decided to learn how to fix it yourself. It's the way to do it. All right. Ripchurch took a 2-0 lead in the series. Hivemind Kittens come back with a dominant Esperanza. Full cap. Now hoping to ride that momentum into map 4, despite a little bit of a break here due to an internet outage. And as such, it does look like they're looking for a sub. So we're not getting... If you look at the screen here, you can see Kaze is no longer in. On the right-hand side, we have Bladden coming in to fill. Because I think Kaze's internet is the one that shit the bed. Which is unfortunate after such a great map 3. Whoa there, Miss Pineapple. Whoa. Wait, so maybe y'all can tell me. Flex, can you tell me, is Bladden is this just K's on a different setup? Judge says our tank player is now scuffed. Wait, Judge, aren't you the tank player? What the hell? What the hell? Are we actually getting, like, Bladden coming in to play tank, and Judge is moving into the hit scan role? Maddie, no way. No, that can't be real. That can't be real. Oh. Tropic says, wait, so the hurricane came back and only hit your guys' house? It's actually so messed up. Judge is like, that's what I'm saying. Tropic should have a large following on Twitter. It always hits us Puerto Ricans. Okay. The moment you have all been waiting for is here. Not 4.
Initiating match.
So absolutely, the what we theorize is in fact correct. We are going to get Bladen coming in on the tank roll. Oh, Kaze is playing at an arena or something. Interesting. It does feel a little unfortunate considering the success that Kittens found in map 3. Blade pulling out the eraser. Judge moving over into that hit scan roll, as I've mentioned. Hey, at least you're rocking a cool skin. I'll give you that. We are getting star on this Ramatra. So this is something, again, another fuel skin. Burn blue, star, burn blue. But this is another one of the tanks that we saw kind of starting to creep in throughout the past 48 hours. As Ramatra getting reverted back to their original form, where they can punch through shields. Blade and Ravioli try to get aggressive, but backline holds. First cap will go to Boot Trip. Guys, can someone confess their love for me? I love you, Mega. I love you, Mega. You're good. Uh-oh. Desperate times we see in chat. Speedering in flattened Star. Star gets that. Those block up. Get those arms up as quickly as possible. A little dash through there from Ravioli, but not able to get much done with it as Buckethead comes up with a quick pair of kills. Costa comes up with 2 in that fight as well. And it's going to be Boot Troop grabbing this first point. I don't think there's enough time for a recontest, right? No. All right, Judge going on over to the Ash. Coming off of that cast, they decided they needed a little bit more range. A lot of ults on the other side, though. Woo! Huge dynamite. That hit like 4 out of 5. Slow push in the top. Judge putting some shots in from above. Constant's going to dash in as the team's trying to disengage from the Deadeye and catch everybody in this room. Ravioli does eventually muscle them down, but not before Consta, or excuse me, not before Warlock is cut through. So 4v4 on this point. Rally will not be an option here for Kittens as they move on in the objective. Orbital Ray is, though, as it's tossed in from the back. Oh, this is going to get messy right over the middle. Ravioli's going to go ahead and pull out the blade. Gets stunned immediately, but still is able to muscle through. Chopping Jim's rally. Oh, face plants into the wall. After the annihilation from the Star will put the Cyber Ninja down. Still nobody has cap of this point. Rally is in play here from Warlock. Actually fades out right as I said that. Cage fight now to catch Star in the middle of this. Trying to back up, get as much cover as they can. Block is there, but the Nemesis Swarm eventually fades, as does their health bar. Kittens in control. Boom Trip look like they're moving in to take some high ground here. Oh, that's the overrun right through the vortex. Clever use of the overrun there. Kind of negating the value out of that vortex. But it still looks like Boom Troop have managed to grab some high ground. Judge under a lot of pressure. Oh, from both sides. Can't get out of that corner. Got stuck up on that little piece of high ground. Bladen still, I mean, just holding the line here for as long as possible. That was a Deadeye for Buckethead. The overrun stopped Buckethead. Finds both Ravioli and Bladen. And that's going to be the flip here at 90+%. Ravioli, give me the 4K-oli. I like it, J-Venom, I like it. If Ravioli comes in with another 4K, I will absolutely use that again. Judge with Bob, once again trying to take this high ground. Ended up being a dangerous spot for them earlier, but they do get the Bob out with the orbital ray. It ends up being good timing, and it forces everybody back. And Exo dies, trying to respond with their own ultimate. Now, Star is able to pick up one through that, and Constan's gone diving into the back. Bladen gets stunned as Tropic Jim has a rally through this fight, and Bladen will get muscled down. So the flip happened, which is really good. Kittens were able to kind of not only get that to 99, but kept Boot Troop from building percentage through that fight, which means they'll get another look at this thing. Alright, Blade with a cage. This cage needs to be good. Who do you catch? You can catch Consta, the ideal, but also the most difficult. Maybe somebody in the backline. Consta's already out. Cage is down. You get Buckethead in the corner, but the shield's in the way. Buckethead's gonna walk right into it. Pops Bladen with the Deadeye. Meanwhile, Consta survives, the only one not in the cage. Star returns to the point. Batters everybody down. And the Boopers will take this second.
Next, Flashpoint Garden.
I mean, it definitely hurts Kittens, especially coming off such a great map 3. It is a little bit heartbreaking for them to have to be forced to off-roll a little bit. Nothing against Bladen. I'm sure it's an awesome sub. But clearly not how Hivemind Kittens drew up this map for going, right? There's the overrun combined with the blade. Give me some Ravioli, Pav. Do we get the 4K Ollie? No, not this time. In fact, it is just annihilation. That is the only thing awaiting the Kittens on this point. Swift jab to the face of Morlock to secure this first cap. My manager. Good thing I retired. Double support ults available here for the Kittens. Excuse me, that's Boot Troop. Actually, for both. Now that I look at it, everybody's got support ults. Let's throw them all into the mix. Might as well put Mr. Butler on the point while we're at it. Star is still going to prevent the cap for as long as they can until the block fades. Rally up defensively here out of Tropic Gym, and they're still just disengaging from this. Buckethead's going to go in and throw in a Deadeye. Maybe this is the one to finally find the kill. Turn the corner, try to find a target. Warlock caught in it. Star will get the punch that actually is the final blow, but the Deadeye did the bulk of the damage. Constant with the blade on this point, and Bladden with no health to speak of. Buckethead will come up with that final blow. Ravioli swapping on to Afara. One last chance here for Kittens in map 3. Ooh! Ravioli's in trouble, gets the direct, but Constant gets the dash up. Anybody else make it to the point? No! Ravioli! Ravioli! You bailed on us, you Oli. I've had players tell me so over the second I turn 20, no nursing home can stop me. Don't let these youngins gaslight you into thinking it's time to hang it up. Hey, you know. There you have it. There you have it. All right. Well, an anticlimactic finish to what was otherwise a fantastic series. We'll go ahead and get that third point on the board for Boop Troop. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's going to be a 3-1 at the end of the day. One of my players didn't know how to tie his own shoe. Now he's going to DreamHack. Jay Venom, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Well, GG's here. I can't help but feel that we didn't see Hivemind get into their full strength. Like, they just kind of started to find their rhythm. They're in map 3. Bring it out the Junk Queen. Hedwig, who's the player? What player? Oh, who's the player that didn't know how to tie his own shoes? Is it Zero? Hey, if you watch Pineapple, if you miss it, get in there. Get in there. Uh-oh, Jay Venom. Jay Venom's going to come up with the... He's going to drop all the leaks. All the leaks right here. Right here. Here's your exclusive. Damn it. If they troll and land, all the leaks are coming out. All the leaks are coming out. Oh my. Oh my. All right, well, let's take a look at some stats here from map number 4. I mean, it feels kind of like a formality at this point. You know, we're all expecting the stats to be pretty... Oh, wait, we can't look at stats yet. Map 4 is not technically done yet.